How would you like to feel less sad, less tired, and less lethargic, and instead feel more alert, more happy, more excited, and more energized? Hi, I'm Natalie Hill, and I am coming to you today from the Facebook group called the Mojo-licious Godditudes, the Mojo-licious Goddesses of Business. And specifically, we are in the middle of at the beginning actually, of a 30-day gratitude challenge. That's why I called us the goddesses or whatever it was I said. And my suggestion today is about how being very specific and writing details, juicy details about the things you're grateful for can help you go from that state of low energy, sadness, lethargy, to the state of being excited and happy and alert and more energetic. And the tip comes from this book called Gratitude Works by Robert Emmons. And so I'm going to share with you what Robert says and then give you a specific example. So he says that being specific is effective for two reasons. First, it helps avoid gratitude fatigue. Oh no. The more discrete the elements, the less we will cease to recognize them or take any of them for granted. So in other words, the more specific and more discrete you can get about stating your gratitude for something, the less you'll take it for granted or ignore it. And second, specificity encourages us to appreciate the giver's efforts and recognize more of the details. For example, if I simply say that I am grateful for the coffee barista at Pete's, that is less likely to make me as grateful than as if I consciously and deliberately think about how he remembers my name, and particularly the way that I like my latte, small, flat, and low fat. When it comes to gratitude, the truth is in the details. So this also works. Of course, we can be grateful for other people and the things that they give us. Definitely, we want to do that. But you can also be grateful for situations in your life, for conditions in your life. And you can be grateful for specific things, inanimate objects in your life. So Robert goes on to say that there's experimental evidence about the importance of getting specific. So in the University of Southern California, they did a study and they put people into 3 different groups regarding gratitude journaling. So the first group wrote 5 sentences about something in their life for which they were grateful. Okay, 5 sentences about one thing. The second group wrote 1 sentence each about 5 things. And then the third group wrote the ways in which they were better off than others. And so they did this for 10 weeks. And those who wrote the 5 sentences about one thing showed that they were less tired, less sad, and less lethargic compared to the other groups. They were also more likely to feel significantly more alert, excited, elated, and happy compared with those who were writing about several different things or ways in which they were better than others. So Robert says depth matters. So let me give you an example. So I have recently, just a couple months ago, moved into a new house. And I could say, I'm grateful for my house. And I certainly am. I could also, this wall that's behind me here, and all of the plant and art and that's on it, I'm grateful for that. I love it. And I could say, I'm grateful for that wall. Or I could zone in on one thing there and talk about how grateful I am for that. So for example, there's that bird. I think it's a robin. It's a piece of art, and it's so I'm really grateful for that. I love it. I love the way it's painted, but it's not just painted. It's made with, I wish I had made it, but it's made with pieces of paper. And so the robin is holding all of these like grass or, fronds of plants in its beak, but they're actually words and different colors. They're strips of text, which makes me think that this is a very clever bird that has something to say. It's got purpose and meaning in its life. And the red breast is made up of different pieces of paper of different colors, and a couple of them actually have music notes on them. They're like pieces of a score for music. And so it makes me think that this robin is full of music and creativity and possibility. And it's a clever, playful, joyful creature. And of course, when I think that about the robin, I'm also thinking it about me. And so that's an example of what I might write if I got really specific and chose one thing for my gratitude journal. And as you know, if we're just writing a list of things to be grateful for, like he said, we might get gratitude fatigue. So there's my tip for today. I'm so happy that you're joining us in this 30-day gratitude challenge. And if you're not, go on Facebook and search Mojolicious Goddesses of Business and ask to join. And so thank you so much for watching. It's great to be here. I am so grateful for you and your participation in this gratitude challenge, because it helps all of us feel more happy and more connected with each other. Thanks so much for watching. We'll talk soon.